Hey everyone, this might be a surprise to a lot of you guys because I tend to not post videos like this publicly. One of the things that I'm very keen on is directing all my attention and my energy to my clients, who are my agents, my staff, and my agents' clients, right? But I felt like today I needed to be heard, and I wanted to send this message and this video to everyone that needs to hear it. So if you're getting this, you probably need to hear it. By the way, my name is Harut. I'm the proud broker and CEO of John Hart Real Estate. And my message this morning is to buyers and sellers, but more to real estate agents. Real estate agents who have the responsibility of offering value to their clients, right? And in uncertain times, and right now, buyers and sellers are like, what's going on, right? They're a little uncertain. But I will tell you that today, more than ever, you need to really, really pay attention to the real estate agent that you hire. The real estate agent that you hire should be someone who understands the responsibility that they have to protect you as their client, right? Whether that's your interest in getting the most amount of money for your property, or making sure that you have the least amount of stress going through a transaction, you need to make sure that you hire a real estate agent that understands their fiduciary duties to you. But unfortunately, what I've been seeing lately is a lot of agents coming in and saying, I'll do it for less and less and less and less. And although that's all fine and dandy, it's cool. And this video is not at all about trying to tell you not to hire a discount broker. Please don't misunderstand me. What I am trying to tell you is be very, very careful to the agent that is willing to take their commission and cut it to a point where there is absolutely no other way to do the job but do it the incorrect way. And let me tell you what I mean by that, okay? So a lot of agents these days, what they'll do is they'll cost cut, right? And they'll take their commission down to like 60% of what they should be charging. So they'll come in at 3.5%, and what they'll tell you is they're going to offer a buyer's agent anywhere between 2 and 2.5%, right? Which is 2.5% is very much standard in the industry. 2% not so much. Buyer's agents won't really pay attention to properties like that. But what they'll do is they'll go in very, very low key, just doing an open house and trying to represent their own buyer, right? And before they put it on the MLS, because putting it on the MLS means that they would have to share a commission with a buyer's agent if they actually take the responsibility of taking calls from buyer's agents, which in a lot of cases, they try to represent, again, their own buyers. But before they put it on the MLS, they'll do open houses, so on and so forth. And they'll try to convince you to take an offer from an agent or from a buyer, that is willing to offer. But the problem is, it'll be a less in most cases than what the true market value of the property is. One of the things that I want sellers to pay attention to is that you can only cost cut so much, right? For a selling agent or for a seller's agent or a listing agent, the commission is typically 2.5%, right? So if you take it down by 1% on a $750,000 sale, that's $7,500. If you take it down by 2% and only leaving them 0.5% commission, that's $15,000, right? So think about the most you can cut, right? They got to make 0.5% just because they showed up, right? Think about $15,000. But now what happens when you hire the wrong agent and that agent doesn't understand the skill when it comes to negotiation, doesn't understand the skill when it comes to marketing, doesn't understand the skill when it comes to truly doing everything it takes to sell a property for the most amount of money with the least amount of stress possible, right? What happens is you lose the opportunity on a lot more than $15,000 that you're going to save in terms of commission. So sellers, I want you to pay attention today. What I want you to do is I want you to understand the value a real estate agent brings to a property, right? Again, I'm fine if you want to negotiate commission. What I'm not fine with is you real estate agents going out and trying to do the least amount of possible and making more money. I will tell you this, and I always tell my agents this: at 5.5%, at 5%, at 6%, you make less money than an agent that charges 3.5%, because an agent that charges 3.5% is not really doing anything. They're not really coming in and offering the staging a property might need, the proper video, the proper exposure, the proper marketing, the proper whatever it is, the proper negotiation. When you're hiring an agent at 3.5%, the only way that that agent succeeds is A, they double end on a property, therefore giving you less of an opportunity to put the property on the market and get the most amount of money for your property. And the second is if they are able to do this to the masses, right? So in either case, you're going to see less value from your agent. So agents, do me a favor. Understand your value. Understand what it takes in order for you to make sure that you give your client the most amount of exposure possible. Agents, I want you guys to understand that you became agents to help your clients, to help your clients succeed, to help your clients do what they are paying you to do. So, do me a favor. This goes out to all agents, to all sellers, whoever. If you guys need help, I don't care if you're a John Hart agent or not. If you need, advice or some coaching or whatever it is, go to your broker. Go to your broker and say, I'd like to learn how to give more value to my client. Don't worry about the amount of commission that you're going to make. Tell your client maybe at the end, tell them, look, if you're not happy with my services at that point, at the end of the transaction, and put it in there and put a clause in your real estate contract, you're able to take off commission points, right? But right now, let's go in and let me do my best to get you the most amount of money for your property. I don't want property values going down. I want property values to keep going up. And the only way they're going to do that is if sellers choose the right type of agent who is going to make sure they're doing everything it takes for the agent, or for the seller, to get the most amount of money for their property with the least amount of stress. I repeat, you can only cost cut so much, but the money that you can make your client, it's all up to you. If you guys need to talk to me about this, you're more than welcome to call me. 818-500-7793 is my cell phone number. You can call me directly. I know this might seem like it's a lot of responsibility on my hands, but I'm good with it, right? I'm here to do what it takes in order for us to be able to really do better for our clients in this industry. We have a responsibility to them, so I hope that every single one of you guys will take my offer. Give me a call if you guys need help. 818-500-7793. You can stop by in any of our offices, call me directly, text me, whatever you want. Appreciate you guys listening. Sorry for the rant. Cheers.